everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be kind of a fun little video. I'm going to do a tag that Transforming Melody put out there called Home Sweet Home. I will link her channel down in the description bar. And before I jump in, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when I post new videos. Let's get started. Didn't have my questions in front of me. Tag question number 1. What is your living situation? Do you rent, own your home, live at home, etc.? I own my home. I own my home with my husband, and in theory, my name is not on the title, but that's okay. I live in a community property state, so. What type of house do you live in? Question 2. Apartment, townhouse, house, tiny home, etc. We live in a very suburban ranch. No, I shouldn't say it's ranch style. We live in a very suburban, contemporary style, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. And it sits on kind of a smaller lot for this area, but we have about, not quite, almost 2,000 square feet. Number 3, do you live in the city, suburbs, or country? I technically live in a city all on its own. I live in Sugar Land, Texas, which is southwest of Houston. And Sugar Land has almost 100,000 people in it. So it's a fairly decent sized city. We have tons to do out here. We hardly ever go into town. But we are only 20 minutes from the Houston area. And the way the Houston area is sort of thought of is not just Houston and it's within its city limits, but all of the surrounding little cities and communities that bump up against it. So the latest report put the Houston area at 6 million people, which makes us the 3rd largest city if you count all of us out here in the burbs. So we get the best of both worlds. We're super close to the big city, but we have everything we basically need out here in our little town too. Number 4, how many people live in your home and who do you live with? My husband and I live here full time, and then I share custody of my 2 teen girls with my ex-husband, and they are here when they're here. So 2 people full-time and 4 people sometimes. If you own your home, when did you buy it and how old were you when you bought it? So this is slightly different. Question number 6 is how long have you lived in your home? So these are 2 different questions for me. My husband actually bought this house in 2006. He loved this floor plan, had another one under contract and it fell through, so he kept his eye out for this particular floor plan, and he found it. He bought it in 2006. He and I met in late 2008, and I actually moved in 2011. So I've lived here 5 years. He's lived here 10 years. How many bedrooms and bathrooms? As I mentioned, this is question 7 and 8. We have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. What was the selling point for your home? Of course, I wasn't here when my husband purchased it, but I know what he was looking for. One of the things that we love, he loved it when he bought this house and I love it as well as he, is that in our main living spaces, which is, I'm going to point this direction, you can't see obviously, but in our main living space, which is our living room, dining room, and kitchen, it's very open. We have a sunken living room, and then it raises up into the dining room, and then we have a very large kitchen with a pass-through. And the big nice feature of these 3 rooms is that they have incredibly high ceilings. And the way the house is built is that the high ceilings are then up at the top, open to the outside with windows. So there's no other roofing or housing parts that are in the way of that particular roof line. So we have big windows up at the top. We get tons of natural light, and that is a huge selling point. The other thing that we really like about this house is that it's a split plan. The master bedroom and bathroom are towards the front of the house, and then the back of the house behind me is where the 2 extra bedrooms and the extra bathroom are for the kids. So the girls are back here. They have a door in the hallway they can close off and kind of be private, and we're separate from them. And so crazy music and laughter is all back here, and people who are almost 50 and need to sleep are up here. Question 10, what is something you love about your home? You know, there's not much that I don't love about this home. And I would say for me personally, my husband probably has a different idea because he doesn't cook. I love the kitchen. It is big, it is open, tons of natural and artificial light because of the way we've done some spotlights. We have a huge island for prep, plenty of room for people to be there when we're having parties or when the kids want to sit there when I'm cooking. And that is my favorite part. Number 11, what is something you hate about your home? I don't know that we hate anything. The backyard is tiny, and we sometimes wish we had a bigger backyard. We have a very, not unique feature, I suppose. We have a feature of our house where it's actually a big circle. So master bedroom up front, master bathroom. You can walk through the laundry room if you wish and get to the back where the bedrooms and the bath are, and then you can come all the way around behind me to the living room and the kitchen. So you can make a big circle. I guess if you were a dog, you'd really like it. We keep the laundry room closed off so that we can't hear what's going on with the kiddos. And in the middle is a patio. It is decked out. We have a sliding glass door from the main area into there. We have one from our master bedroom. And there's windows into our bathroom, windows into the laundry room. So it's really bright in the rest of the house from all the light coming into the patio. We spend all our time there when we want to go outside. There's a table there. We have our barbecue pit. When we entertain, we turn the lights on. We have some holiday lights out there. It's just really nice. So we never go in the backyard, and we probably wouldn't even if it were bigger. We have tons of mosquitoes in Houston, in the Houston area, and so it's kind of a deterrent for being outside. It's easier for us to control mosquitoes in this tiny patio than it is for us to control it in the backyard. What is a future project you plan on completing in your home? Our home was built in '82, I believe, and it kind of has some '80s touches, and one of them is, I don't know, you might be able to see it behind me. We have a fireplace with a really large brick wall that is the facade of it, and it's kind of screams a little '80s. My husband built a new mantle that's made of wood and put it up. We replaced the hearth with tile that looks like wood, dark tiles, because we're trying to come up with sort of a dark wood theme that transitions across all of our open living spaces. And what we want to do is do a tile overlay over the brick that is more of a whitewash stone. We haven't quite decided on the tile or the person who's going to do it or the money that's going to go into it. The other future project is the kids' bathroom. It really hasn't been. We have a vanity that we bought at Home Depot with a granite top and sink in it, but other than that, nothing's been done to it since '82. Well, my husband did a few things to it when he moved in '06, but the original tub and those kinds of things. So when the kids are done banging it up and move out of the house, we're going to rip that thing apart and redo it. Something you changed in your home immediately after moving in. My husband changed everything about this house. It was '80s, screamed '80s, blue carpet, wallpaper in all the rooms. It was crazy. His parents thought he was nuts for buying it because it really needed an overhaul, but that's what he planned to do. He got it for a decent price, and then he came through, ripped down wallpaper, pulled up carpet, redid the flooring, redid the paint, tons of repairs, redid some siding, redid the kitchen, and he's just done tons and tons of work. Since he and I have met, we have redone our master bath. We retiled our stand-up shower and made it larger. We put in a jacuzzi tub. We painted that bathroom, put in granite countertops. We've redone the kitchen with granite and new cabinet paint color. So we've done a ton of stuff. What is something you have always wanted to do to your home and never got around to? I don't want to say we'll never get around to it. One of these days we'll have enough money, we will fix the foundation. In Houston we have a problem with clay soil, and it absorbs water and then it dries up in the summer, and so you get a lot of settling, and our house is kind of starting to sink on one side. So we'd love to get our foundation done. And then once that happens, we'd love to get all new windows with, double pane glass and all of that kind of stuff. If you ever had to do it again, this is question 15, would you buy or rent your current home? Well, I don't think there's any question that he would definitely redo this purchase again. In fact, we love this home so much that we have no plans to sell it. Even when we buy our retirement home, we're kind of thinking about doing the snowbird thing, and we spend winters here and winters in Florida and summers here, or vice versa. I mean, it's kind of the same climate, so it doesn't really matter where we are, but we don't want to give up this home even in retirement until we can no longer care for it. We plan to stay in it. The last question, does your home have any quirks, and if so, what are they? Do you like those quirks? Why or why not? I don't know that we have any quirks. I mean, there's definitely some things about it that are a little bit odd, but nothing reportable, nothing that's can't be fixed or won't be fixed at some point in time. The kids' bathroom, these are all builder grade homes in this area, and builders put up homes really, really fast, and sometimes some of the quality suffers. And one of the things that happens is the kids' bathtub, it is one of those really thin cast iron tubs, but it has no insulation. So if you're showering in there and you drop a shampoo bottle, the whole house knows, because it makes a big crazy metal echoing sounds. We're going to fix that when we do the bathroom. I don't know that it's quirky. We have a sunken living room. That's kind of an '80s thing, but we like it. It's kind of a feature that just makes our home. So I don't know that we really have any quirks. We're not haunted. You know, we don't have any floors that are sideways and you can roll a ball down the side of it. I don't know. Nothing quirky about our home. We do very much love it. We intend to stay here, like I said. Have no intention. The girls both are like, can we have your house when we grow up? It's like, maybe you can buy it from us when we're too old to take care of it. But we love our home. We love living here. We love our neighborhood and everything about the Sugar Land in the Houston area. So this is where we live. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys later.